Number one is to practice reading for details. So we're going to look for details. And number two, to practice in identifying word meaning from a context. You know, there are always words that you don't know when you read, but you don't have to all the time look for a dictionary and search for the meaning, because this is going to take too much. So there's an idea, which is you can find the meaning through the context. So you have to see the words before the word and the words that come after the words, and then you can decide the meaning. Then you can decide the meaning. Now let's move on, okay, and get ready to read, because I need you to use your microphones. So as you can look at the screen, we have a discussion, all right? And the question is, look at the colors and the words in the box. We're going to have a box. What do you think of each color expresses? What is the yellow color expresses? What do you think? What it means? What does the red color mean? What does the black color mean? Yes, Lena, can you hear me? Good. So let's go and see the other slide, which you can find a red color, blue color, yellow, green, white, and I think this is brown. Okay? Now each color represents something. Okay? We got happiness, success, health, death, and danger. So colors are different, and they mean differently from one country to another. So what do you think? The color red represents happiness, success, health, death, or danger. Anud says red represents death because it's the color of blood. Maybe. Lena says it's a color for danger because you see the red skull always close to traffic light. Maybe the red traffic light means this, and so on. What do you think of the blue color? Anu says it represents, or it expresses health. It could be. It's the color of Saudi Arabia. For us, it represents green. It represents also trees, grass. Okay, so this is also somehow close to nature, and maybe sometimes success. Okay, and vegetables. Okay, wherever. What do you think about the yellow color? It is the color of the sun, and it's people most of the time think it is the color of success. It's the color of success, sometimes happiness. I told you, each country has different signs for this. Some people consider white it's a color of death. Other people think, let's say if this is black or brown, they think it's the color of danger. Okay, so actually colors and maybe happiness. Okay, let's see and read about colors. So we're going to read after this slideshow a very long reading. So read the article quickly and choose the most appropriate title, A, B, or C. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3. We have A, B, C, and we need to choose this or this or this. So this title represents the text or the passage we're going to read soon after this, or B or C. So let's see A. The first title says the power of color, the meaning of colors in different cultures. And also B, which is colors, choosing the right ones for success. C, the meaning of colors in the past. So we have 3 different titles. The 3 titles are about colors, but after this slide, we're going to read and choose A or B or C for the reading. So this is the reading, okay? I'm going to read for you very quickly. This is part 1. We have 2 and 3. This is the flag of Saudi Arabia. And La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. This is the motto of Islam. And this is the color of Saudi Arabia, which is, of course, green. So I said green means life, means nature, means sometimes maybe happiness. But I'm going to read for you, and you choose which title that best fits this, A or B or C. We have to read, then we can go back and decide. You probably know, all right, I'm going to read. You probably know the color can influence, can affect, okay? Influence means affect. So you probably know that color can influence your mood and feelings. But did you know that colors mean different things in different cultures? Take the color white, for example. In Western culture, white represents goodness and purity, while in Asian cultures, white is associated, it means linked, with funerals and mourning. Funerals means death, mourning means crying. In China, red is the color of good luck and prosperity and progress. When the Chinese give gifts of money on special occasions, they usually put money in a red envelope. Chinese brides are not dressed in white. They wear bright red wedding dresses. On the other hand, in the Western world, red represents danger, which is why warning signs and road signs are often red. In the past, the Cherokee Indians of North America used to associate color with the 4 directions. That is, blue represents north, white represents south, red represents east, and black represented west. These 4 colors had other meanings too. Blue meant defeat, white meant happiness, red meant success, and black meant death. The Cherokee also used colored beads to achieve, to get certain goals. For example, they associated red beads with good health. Yellow is another color that has various meanings in different cultures. In Saudi Arabia, it is related to strength and reliability. So in Saudi Arabia, yellow means power, okay? While in Japan, yellow means courage. In China, the color yellow represents reality, but in Myanmar, yellow is associated with mourning, with sadness, with crying. Green is one of the few colors that most cultures view as being a positive color. In both the East and the West, green is the color of health and life. For Saudi Arabia, green is a special color because it is associated with the country's flag and is a symbol of wealth and prestige. For the ancient Egyptians, green means hope and the joy of spring in Ireland. It is a lucky color, and all over the world, green is a symbol of ecological awareness. Okay? Is this word ecological comes from ecology, okay? And ecological means something characterized by interdependence of living other organisms. It's something about biology, okay? It is related to nature, okay? Now the last paragraph, learning about what meanings colors have in different cultures is interesting and satisfies our curiosity. When you are curious, it means you are excited, you want to ask. It can also be very useful for travelers and in the world of business. Knowing what colors represent in other countries can help to increase our understanding of other cultures and help us avoid misunderstandings. So imagine you are going to a funeral and someone is dead, and you go there wearing a short skirt or blue, let's say yellow and red colors. This would look in Saudi Arabia very insulting. Most of the people, when there is a funeral or there's a death, you know, people most of the time, they should wear black, especially women. Okay? So what do you think if I go back very quickly and tell you to choose what is the best title for this? Will you choose A, the power of colors, the meaning of colors in different cultures? Or colors, choosing the right ones for success? Or you'll choose C, which is the meaning of colors in the past? Which one is the best title, A, B, or C? Unud, that's right. A could be the best title because it speaks about the power of colors and how people from the past and even until now, how they find different meanings of colors in different countries or in different traditions or in different cultures. That's right. Yes. I think A is better, okay? So, anyone would like to read? Anyone would like to read? No one wants to read. You only make me want to read. And, you know, I did all the text for you. Now, who's going to read and give me a break? No one? Manal? Abdullah Sabbah, you did not write anything yet. I don't know why you're here. Unud? Hello? Would you like to read this? How can I read? You can use the microphone, okay? Lena says she has bad internet, as you mean, but you know, Lena will always like to read. She's a very active and smart student. She wants to read, but she got a problem. Would you like to try, Lena, so we can tell your friend how to read? Okay, so let's give the microphone to Lena, okay? Now, Anud, see how Lena will read, and you will try after Lena to read. Okay, Anud? Now, I'm going to send the microphone to Lena. You can try to read.
Hi, can you hear me? Yellow is another color that has various meanings in different cultures. In Saudi Arabia, it's related to strength and reliability. While in Japan, yellow means courage. In China, the color yellow, no, it's in the past.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, I'm going to send you the microphone. Okay. Now, the first slide you can see is yellow is another color, right? Is that what you see? Okay, let me see if we can. Now you can see, you probably know. All right, because it's a different slides, all right? Now, you probably know that color can influence, okay? Can you read that? Okay, Lina, I sent you the microphone again. Sorry, there is a crazy internet. I thought it's only me. Okay.
You probably know the color can influence your mood and feeling, but did you know that colors mean different things in different cultures? Take the color white, for example. In Western culture, white represents goodness and purity, while in Asian culture, white is associated with funerals and funerals, and mourning. In China, red is the color of good luck and prosperity. When the Chinese prosperity. When the Chinese give gifts of money on special occasion, they usually put the money in a red envelope. Chinese brides aren't dressed in white. They wear bright red wedding dresses. On the other hand, in the Western world, red represents danger, which is why wearing sight and road signs are often red.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. This is great. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, Lina. See, Anud, that was very easy. Okay, so let's try if Anud would like to read the second paragraph. Okay. Would you like to try now, Anud, to read? You can see in the past the Cherokee Indians. Okay. Yes, Anud, can you hear me now? Would you like to try to read this? Can you hear me now? You can't hear me? Anyway. Okay. No. All right. Now let's go back since you are coming in and going out, logging in and logging off. We have questions about this text. All right. Now read the article again as we read it many times and answer the following question. We have 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C. 1 is correct. Now where does the color white not mean something? White does not mean anything. Where? Or nothing negative? In Western culture, in Asian cultures, or in both A or B? In this and this. The color white, that does not mean anything negative. Where do you think this? Anud says it's C. Let's see. It's in Western culture. White does not mean anything bad. It means purity. It means peace. Okay? Good try anyway. Now in China, if you remember, a red envelope. Okay? You remember when we used to write letters? A red envelope in China means what? Brings good luck, is giving to brides, or might contain some money. Anud says C and Lina says C. That's right. They give money inside the envelopes. Alright, and they should be red envelopes. And 3, what color did the Cherokee think? Cherokee, the Indians who lived in America before they come. What color did the Cherokee think could help with health problems? The red, the white, or the black? Anud says A. Also Lina says A, which is red. They think it's a bad color. There is some health problems with this. Again, 4. According to the text, which colors mean something positive in some cultures and something negative in other cultures? Red and green, yellow and white, black and blue. Lina thinks it's B and Anud thinks it's B. Yellow and white are differently mean something. Like in China, white is not good, but in Western culture, white is good. Yellow in some cultures is a bad sign. In other cultures, yellow means happiness and success. Good. Now 5, the writer says that if you know what colors mean in different cultures, how can this help? You always succeed in business. You understand better countries you visit, their people. You just satisfy your curiosity. Yes, it's very clear. This will help you understand better countries so you don't have misunderstandings and problems like this. Now we have vocabulary, some words which were highlighted in yellow. The first one is influence, and both, this could be a verb and a noun. Associated, okay, associate, also this is a verb, and associate could be a noun too. Represent is a verb. Achieve also is a verb, and view could be a verb and could be a noun. Now these 5 words are very important, and actually we use them too much. So let's connect them. What? This is influence, associate, represent, achieve, and view. And the meanings here: connect, succeed in doing something, consider, have an effect on, or mean. So Anud, she connected one to these. So influence is to have effect on. That's right. To affect someone is to influence someone. That's right, Anud. Bravo. And associated, it means linked. 2 for A. Yes, Lena, thank you. To connect, to associate something with something is to link it, okay, or to connect it. 3, represent. E, mean. That's right. Thank you, Lena and Anud. 2 big dafurats. And 4, achieve is to what? To achieve is to, yes, succeed in doing something. I achieved the award. I got the certificate, and so on. And of course, number 5, view is to consider. Is to consider. That's right. Thank you very much. Very smart students. Now, what examples can you give of what different colors mean in your country? Now, red in China is good. White is not good. Yellow in the Western culture is that and that. Give me examples of this. I know that girls love colors, right? Girls love colors. You don't like colors. Let me ask you something good. Lena, what is your favorite color? Red mostly means danger in our culture. Yes, somehow, I could agree. But also people here consider red sometimes, you know, it's a bad sign because it's a sign of blood, and other people think it's red is a good color because it represents feelings, love, roses, flowers. Okay, I think. So what's your favorite color, Lena? And what's your favorite color, Anud? Actually, personally, my favorite color is blue, okay? I like blue. You don't have a favorite color. Okay, could be. So, Anud, do you have a favorite color? You don't have a favorite color. Anud maybe cannot hear us. Maybe she went to sleep or busy with some other websites maybe. Now let's give a tip about everything that we had, which is when answering question which refer to the whole text, make sure you choose the option that describes the text as a whole, not part of it. So if you remember, we had 3 topics and 3 titles, so we have to read the whole text, then we decide one of 3. We don't have to take one part. And I'm sure this is very easy and clear and you understand it. Then, it's another tip to help you. Read through the text before you look at the questions. Then read each question carefully to get the idea of what you're looking for and underline the section in the text where the answer is found. So when you have comprehension questions, choose A or B or C. You have to go back to the text and use the highlighter or underline the keywords that really mean the answer. Also, make sure you have chosen the correct answer by eliminating the wrong options. So you have A, B, C. So you say, oh, A is out. Of course, this is no. Then you have B and C. Then you go back to the text again and decide B or C and look for one word. Maybe it's the keyword that can change the answer. Okay? These are advice. Number 3, avoid using options like or options which what? Sound logical but are not mentioned in the text. Sometimes the answer is not mentioned exactly in the text, but there are other words that mean the same. So when you decide on a question, think, is it logical? It doesn't have to be copy-paste from the text. It could be something logical. Also include a word or phrase from the text but do not mean the same thing. Sometimes the answer has the same word as I said, but it could be a synonym. For example, we have, was it a job or was it a work? Work and job are synonyms, so it could be the same. And finally, overgeneralize using words like always, all, every, etc. Okay? To generalize, okay, do not overgeneralize. It means do not generalize too much. And do not use words like always and all and every day. Just find the correct answer. So again, this is a lesson taken from Traveler 3, Flying High, Mega Goal, and it's a mixture of all these books. And for coming back for this lesson, you can watch it anytime you want. You can download it anytime you want, and you can have ways to contact us through the toll-free telephone, on Twitter, or you can ask a question, or you can go to the link where you can have a support. Now the final thing, I think, which is the voting, which is coming to you in a second. We only have Lena left here. So how did you find the lesson? It was short and nice, but there are no students, unfortunately. Hope students we can see this offline and come back and watch it again. Thank you, Lena, all the time. You're a very beautiful student, and I hope that this company, Durus, can really talk to your school and give you a very high five, okay, for you. Now, here's Kamanud. She's coming back. I know the internet is crazy, but Anud, I hope you can vote very quickly. All right? Have a nice, good evening and good night.